Desert All Crafting. I'm Christy. Hello everyone. How are you today? I hope you all are having a great day. It is Wednesday, October 4th. Time flies, and I say that every time because it just blows me away how fast time is going by. It is beautiful here in Arizona. It is windy. It's cooled down. It's still going to be in the 90s, but in the morning time I can still have my doors open finally and get some fresh air in my house, which I absolutely love. I want to thank you all for your nice comments about Sammy Sue, my kitty. She's a scamp, I tell you what, and she's an older cat. We rescued her and her sister, so she's probably about 14 now, I'd say. 14 going on 15, and she just, when she's awake, she just wants to be in the middle of it. So if she comes in while I'm making this video, she's big, she's a ragdoll cat. I'll put her up here on the table and try to get you to let you have a better look at her, but love her to bits. She's just so full of love, and that's all she wants to do is just love. Today what I have for you are some items from DIY Digital Art, and they were kind enough to send me these things for review. I hope you like them. I do, and I think one of them is a duplicate, so that just gives me something else to put in the giveaway pile, right? So let's get going on this. DIY Digital Art, if you have never been there, I will have a link down below to their shop and a link to the products that I show in case you like them. They've also given me a discount code for you, and all it is my name, Christy, K-R-I-S-T-Y. I'll have it up here on the screen. Put that in at checkout in the coupon area, and you'll get 7% off your entire order. They sell diamond painting and paint by number and cross stitch and just all kinds of crafting things, and you can spend a lot of time at their site because they have thousands of different things to choose from. I do like their prices, and I do like their customer service, so I think this is a shop worth checking out if you have never done so before. You might find something different on there that you might not have seen at another shop because they sell so much of the same stuff. But I think I found something different, but I could be wrong because you might have seen this someplace else. Let's start off with this one. Now this is from the No Name manufacturer, I call it, and I will put a picture up on the screen because this picture's little. I thought it was very pretty. So they bag the floss separately, which I think is a plus. We have our little toolkit with our 5 needles, adjustable thimble, and a threader. Let's see if I can show you a picture of this. So this is the picture, and it is a pile of books with hydrangeas. So that's why I put the picture up on the screen, because that's just not real clear. And isn't it kind of funny how sometimes this company will make kits and they'll have a big huge picture, and then other times you get the little thumbnail. We have our wonderful instructions with diagrams. The only thing you'll do in this kit is going to be full stitch down here. Tells you how to rinse all the ink out and how to find your colors. Great kits for beginners, I think, when they have instructions like that. But let's look at this pattern. Now this is pretty good size. It is a 40 by 60 centimeter. I don't think I'm going to be able to get this in the whole picture. But when we look at the actual printed paper pattern, I'm seeing that it's not smeary. We've got our flowers up here and over here, and then here are our books. Nice big colors of color blocking to stitch. A border around it. It is 233 stitches by 147 stitches. We've got our item number. It tells you it's an 11 count, all gridded in case you need to find a specific spot, and 28 colors. Now considering that picture, I don't think 28 colors is a lot of colors for this. Excuse me, but I think it should probably be more like 40 because it looks like there's some detail in there, but I could be wrong. Okay, I'm going to put you on hold just a moment so that I can get a tape measure. Okay, I'm back. So yeah, nice, clearly printed. Very, very happy about that because, you know, we've had some problems with that. let's look at the canvas. The colors are really rich on this canvas. We've got our serged edges, all the same information at the top along with the gridding. There's the picture there. Actually, not a bad picture. The symbols on your paper pattern and on this canvas will be the same. Nice and clear. Let me turn it this way so that I can get a more accurate measurement. And I am just going to measure the picture itself, not the whole piece, because that's what I care about. So let's see. It's about 13¼ inches across. This is a good sized picture. By about 21 inches vertically. So yeah, this is not a small picture at all. And you'll do the entire thing. This isn't a partial. Yeah, very nicely made. Stiff, you know, you can soften that up. Some people put these in hoops. I would roll this up. I would scrunch this up. You're not going to hurt the ink. Soften it up enough so that you can put it in a hoop if that's what you like to do, or a Q-snap, or is it a Nurge hoop? I think I have some of those. Okay, let's look at the floss. And it's not on those little floss drops. Yay. This is a very calming picture. I think it's very nice, calming colors. We've got our hanks of floss. This is 3770. And then we have 225, which is a very, very light pink. This is 945, which is a very, very light tan. This one was more of a very light, super, super light yellow peachy color. And then let's look at this. Very pretty colors on this when we look at it. So we've got purples and teal and tans and pinks. And then on this side, blues, black, red, gold. I think that this picture will be really, really pretty. The colors are beautiful. I just hope that it's enough to get the detail that we want for a picture like this, but I do think it's pretty. This picture was $11.25. I think it was worth it. I think it was really, really worth it. I've seen the prices going up on some of these sites for some of these cross-stitch pictures. Considering all the floss you get here, the only thing missing, you get a nice little toolkit. The only thing missing are those scissors. I think it's a good price for this picture, and I just think it's really pretty. So I'm going to I usually put my little toolkit in here so it doesn't get lost. And I keep all my kits together. So yeah, that is the hydrangeas on the books. Oh, that was pretty. Okay, the next one I've got is a stocking, and it is called Christmas Stocking Gabriel. This is by the Joy Sunday, I don't know, wannabes, I don't know. This is a 16 count. This last one was 11 count. This is a 16 count. And it is a stocking with bells and flowers and ribbons. I thought it would be nice to have one that was simple and didn't have all that detail of like little toys and stuff. Here's the wonderful instructions on the back with this resealable pouch so you can keep it in while you work on it. I made Christmas stockings for my kids when they were young, and I used those Lucilla felt applique stocking kits, and they still have them. It was a long time ago, and they still have them. So I just thought this was really pretty. I would be interested to see how this would turn out. Let's see, where's my camera? There we go. Maybe that's better. Very Christmassy. Okay, so here's the pattern. A lot of back stitching. And you can tell that by the lines, the yellow lines. There's the edge of your stocking, back stitching around the flowers, and there is a background on here. So you have your main design, but then you also have a background. And let's see. Here's a picture of it by itself. They've divided the picture up into 9 pages of pattern. So if you need to find an area, it's real easy to find. For backstitch, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 different colors for backstitch here. It's a lot of backstitching, but to bring out the detail of this, I think you would really need it. Backstitching is not hard to do at all. There are instructions on the back of this envelope. Full stitch colors. Now half stitch, we have a half stitch symbol, so all these things in the background are all going to be half stitches, which is great. It looks like there's 35 colors, but I'm not seeing the full legend. Oh, here we go. So here it starts. They put it on 2 separate pages. So there's 24 colors on that legend in the book. And then it goes up to 35 colors. So they've kind of, I guess maybe just put their legends in this paper pattern where they could fit them. Let's look at the actual canvas. Move that out of the way. Okay, so here we go. We have our searched edges, item number, all our gridding. This area here is what you'll cut out after you're done. But this area in the orange, all this little background stuff in the orange, is what's going to be half stitched. And let's see, where's that? That's 504. So let's real quickly grab the colors and see which one that is. That's number 14. So everything in this half stitch area, that's the background, is going to be this light frosty blue, blue-green. It's like a light frosty duck egg blue. I know they have the sea glass, a very light frosty color. It's so much prettier than what's showing on the camera right now. But that will be all this background here. And this one I think will be fun to stitch because there is confetti, but it's not crazy. You just stitch along the edge. They do not give you instructions on how to turn this into a stocking when you're done with it. So I mean, I suppose you could just frame this and put this on the wall. But for all this work, I would cut out, I would leave about a ½ inch all the way around to cut it out after I've rinsed it. And then I would cut a backing and attach it to a backing and make a stocking. Because I think this is really, really pretty. We've got the bells here. We've got flowers. We've got poinsettias. We have little berries and all kinds of really pretty ribbon that I really think this is just going to be stunning. And then these areas here, you don't stitch anything. So there's a few of those areas. Now when you look at your paper pattern, as we all know with this company, your legend is not, the symbols are not going to match what's on the actual canvas. Just don't let that confuse you. But I think this is really pretty. And this kit was $12.50. I think that's a great price. It's 190 stitches wide by 283 stitches vertically. And when we look at the floss, just beautiful colors, real good Christmassy colors, reds and greens and browns and yellows, purples even. Here's some more of the colors. Beautiful colors, and it's on those floss cards that I like. We have 2 needles here. It's got the item number on the card. It tells you it's a 16 count. You will use 2 strands of floss with this. Just make sure you use a smaller needle than what you're used to using. We have a color chart. We have the DMC codes for all the colors, and then they tell you how much of that color they give you. Like this purple here, they've given you 4 strands. So out of that 4 strands, you'll probably get 12 different stitchable strands, I guess you could call them. But beautiful colors. Absolutely beautiful. This is so pretty. This is the first stocking kit I think I've gotten. And I think it will be a fun kit to do. Really fun kit to do. Can I do it and can I finish it? Yes, I can. I showed myself that from the Silk Sunflower kit. Now moving on to the next one. This is the last one, and this is the one I know I got a duplicate. That happens sometimes because I really thought it was a cute picture. I'm really not into Halloween. And they call this Easter. Someone needs to correct them on that. But it's just some black cats with some pumpkins looking at the starry sky. I think it's adorable. It's a 14 count. So in this video we've had an 11 count, a 16 count, now we have a 14 count. And I can do a comparison of the square sizes so that you can see that if you're unaware. Wonderful packaging on the outside that we've looked at. Great instructions. Let me get this together here so I can do a comparison. But let's look at this kit first. Oh, the colors are vivid. And it's not super big, which is wonderful. Let's see if I can get it to go up a little bit more. Here's the pattern. The black kitties with the moon. You will do back stitching on the stars. This is a full coverage kit. Nice, easy to read pattern. Big, really big. Look at that, that's nice. And then here's your legend. So 47 colors for this picture. 47 colors, a lot of detail. Just one back stitching color, and it's not even in black. It's number 27803. I'll have to see what that is. Easy to read pattern. Just keep in mind that these symbols are not going to match this legend. Let's get a measurement on this picture. Get that out of the way. So this picture measures about 8 3/4 wide by 12 1/2 down. So it's not really super big. It's just a nice size. It's a really nice size little picture. It's printed super clearly, easy to read. Easter, that just cracks me up. Here's our legend along the side and along the bottom. This would be a fast stitch to do, but it's time consuming. It's really time consuming. I think that's a reason a lot of people like samplers is because it's not full coverage. It's just, you don't need to do any of the background, so you can get it done a whole lot quicker instead of having to do this whole thing. Now these colors are just, whoo, this is like looking at a rainbow or looking at a box of jewels. Beautiful, beautiful, really vibrant, deep, rich colors with our oranges and our blues. What do we have over here? Oh, look at those pretty blues. those are just beautiful. And greens, oranges, and yellows. It's got the great floss cards that I like. And then over here, let's get that out of the way. Look at how pretty that is. It's like looking at a rainbow. Such great colors. And then on this side, there's some more. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous colors. Now this kit was $6.25. So wow, you can't beat that. 2 little needles for your little toolkit. Beautiful colors. What a fun picture too. I like these black cats. And yeah, I do think I already did this one. So let's do a comparison now of the size. So this stocking is a is it a 14 count? I think so. No, this is a 16 count. This is an 11 count. And this is a 14 count, I believe. So let's try to do a comparison on the size of, okay, so here's our 11 count, here's our 14 count, and here's our 16 count. So they're noticeably different, and count means per inch. 11 squares of this per inch, 14 squares per inch, 16 squares per inch. Now if I wanted to, or if they did this stocking, let's say, instead of 16 count, in 11 count, this would be a lot bigger. It'd be a lot bigger than it is. So the higher, the lower your count is, the bigger it is. Can you imagine doing this in like a 30 or a 40? That would be so tiny. That's when you do 2/1, or like, no, was it 1/2? That always confused me, but I've got that one all straightened out. I just can't explain it right. So yeah, there you go. There's a comparison of 11, 14, and 16 count. So this one, if it was more of 14, 16, it would be a smaller picture, which I still think would look really, really nice. So thank you so much for watching my channel today. Thank you for subscribing. If you like this video, please hit the like button. I would really, really, really appreciate it. I hope you all have a wonderful day. Take care. I'll see you soon. Bye.